I think I have given. This one. This one is done. Mm-hmm. Which question number is this? Only one exercise is there in this. Is- what? This is question number 8, na? Just a minute. Am I sharing? Can you see? No, no, no. Wait, wait. I will share the screen now. Let's get started with question number 9 now. I think you can see the screen now. Ninth one is important. Let me put it here for you. One minute. The angle of elevation of the top of the building from the foot of the tower is 30 degree, and the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building is 60 degree. Okay, they have given the tower length which is 50-meter high. We have to find out the height of the building. Okay, elevation means it is looking up. So there is a tower which is 50-meter high. So this is a tower. And the angle of the elevation from the top of the building, okay, this is a building, that brownish color. Top of the building from the foot of the tower is 30 degrees. So from the top of the building to the foot of the tower is 30 degree, as we can see here. Hmm? Then angle of elevation from the top of the tower to the foot of the building is 60 degree. So this is the next information they have given. If the tower is 50-meter high, find the height of the building. So we have to find out AB here as we look at this triangle. So we can see that there are two triangles, and in that we have two angles. One is 30 degrees and one is 60 degree theta. They have given height of the tower is 50 degree. That is CD is 50 degree, and angle of elevation top of the tower 30 degree, and angle C which is 30 degree, angle DBC which is 60 degree. Now what we will do? We have to find out AB. When we look at 30 degree, what is AB? Opposite. Opposite. Hypotenuse is not given in both the cases. Yeah, and the down part is also not given. BC is also, but it is same. But it is same. So how we are going to calculate BC first? Can we calculate BC first? I think we need to take a trigonometric ratio which will have opposite and which will have adjacent. What is that trigonometric ratio? Cos tan, yes. Tan theta we will take, which is opposite upon hypotenuse, that is AB upon BC, which is equal to uh, tan 30 degree. But this is not going to work. We have to find AB only, na? And BC is also not there. Okay, let's take tan 60 then. That will work, I'm sure. Because tan 60 opposite we know, which is DC, and adjacent we will find out which is BC. Tan 60. What is the value of tan 60? Root, yes. Root 3, we will write root 3 here. DC we know it is 50. and BC we are not aware, that we are trying to find. So to find out the value of BC, we will do cross multiplication. So we will bring down the root 3 here down, which is BC is equal to 50 root 3. So that is what we can get here. Now if we look at triangle ABC, because we have to find out basically AB. Okay, base we know now it is 50 root 3. That is the adjacent, we know it is 50 root 3. Yes, yes, we will use sine 30 only. Would you like to complete it? Come on, give it a try. Sine 30 we will use here. Opposite is AB. Adjacent is BC. BC we know. AB we will find out. And tan 30 we know the value. That is not needed. Wait, I will show you. See, what is the formula? Tan theta, which is equal to opposite upon adjacent. So what we are taking now? Tan 30 we are taking because we are talking about the smaller triangle, triangle ABC. Hmm? So tan 30 we will take. What is opposite AB, which we have to find out. What is adjacent BC, but we know the value of BC. Now only we found out 50 root 3 upon root 3. So tan 30 is how much? 1 upon root 3, no? You forgot the table. Yeah. AB upon BC is 50 upon root 3. Okay, so what we are going to do here, we are going to bring that 50 upon root 3 there. But let's do reciprocal here, root 3 upon 50. This step is clear, or any confusion with this step? Yes. So now A, which is equal to root 3 upon 50. Now what we will do, we will bring the 1 upon root 3 to the other hand side. So it will be 1 upon root 3 on multiplication like this. Because we have brought AB this side. So this and this will cancel out. So AB is 1 upon 50. Wait. No, no, no. We have not brought it. We have not brought it properly to the other hand side. Yes. So A, we will keep it here. Okay, 1 upon root 3, we are going to keep it here. And this root 3 upon 50, we will bring it here. So it will become 50 upon root 3. Now, okay. Now 50 upon root 3 into 3 is 3. If you want, you can solve it further as well, or you can keep it in this way also. It will come in some decimal. Recurring decimal will come. So you can keep it in this way. Keep repeating, yeah. Chalo. Take it in up to the next question now. Just a minute. Question number 10. No? There are two poles of equal length, they are saying, equal height, are standing opposite each other. Okay. So one is this pole and the other one is this pole. Both are of equal height on either side of the road. Okay, in between there is a road. So road is 80-meter width. So here we will write 80-meter. From the top, from the point between them on the road, the angle of elevation of the top of the pole are 60 degree and 30 degree. Okay, from a point between them on the road. So this is the between point. Okay, between the angle. Between the point. From the point between them on the road, the angle of elevation from the top of the poles are, here it is one, we will take it as 30 degree, and the other what they are saying 60 degree. Hmm? One is 60 degree and the other is 30 degree. So here if we make, it will be 60 degree. Find the height of the pole and the distance of the pole from distance of the point from the pole. First they are telling us to find the heights of the pole and the distance of the points, okay, from the pole. So this measurement we have to find out, this measurement height of the pole we have to find out. Yeah. Okay, they are saying from a point between them on the road. It is not the midpoint. Okay, anywhere in between the road it is. Let us mark it. The point between them on the road, somewhere in between. Because as you rightly pointed out, if it is in the middle, then it will be of the same angle. Yeah, how can the angle be different? Let us take it A, B, this one C, and this one as D. Mm-hmm. Yes. A, B, C, and here we will write D. So between that would have been easy, na? We could have find it out P, B, and P, C. Now how we are going to find that? Okay, opposite we have to find and hypotenuse we have to find, but we don't know any of the measurement. Find the height of the and distance of the point from the pole. Distance acha from the pole. This we have to find out. BP and PC, not the hypotenuse. One is the height of the pole, that is AB and DC, correct? Second is the distance of the point from the pole, not from the start of the pole. These two things also we have to find, BP and PC. So four things we have to find out, and if you look carefully, everything is adjacent and opposite only. So which trigonometric ratio we will take here? Adjacent. Tan. Yes, we are going to take tan now. Chalo, let us take tan now. Tan 30 we will take first, which is AB upon 1 upon root 3. So tan 30, which is 1 upon root 3, AB upon BC, which is equal to AB upon BC only. Correct? BP. 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 Okay, BP. BP. Hmm. This much only we can do. Or we can do anything further. We can do one step. BP is equal to root 3 AB, cross multiplying. This is one thing about tan 30. Then we will write tan 60, which is DC upon PC, which is root 3 DC upon CP. What instead of DC can we take? That we are coming now. Okay, here we got BP as root 3 AB. Okay, then here we will take DC, which is root 3 CP. Correct. Left hand side is equal to left hand side. AB, one second, I think we made a mistake here. AB is equal to. We can substitute the value as well and find it out. AB is equal to AB is equal to DC. That is given in the question. That is the height of. Hmm. So in place of AB, BP, which is equal to root 3 into root 3 CP. We are substituting the value of AB with DC, which is root 3 into root 3 CP. Clear? It is clear. Just we have a good look what I have written there. Okay, this BP I wrote as it is. Root 3 I wrote as it is. Instead of AB, I wrote DC. And what is DC? Root 3 CP. Now it is clear? Nah. Now we got BP, which is equal to 3 CP, 3 eyes of CP. Okay. BP, which is equal to 3 eyes of CP. Now look at this. We know BP plus PC, which is equal to BC, which is 80. BP we will write 3 CP plus CP or PC, which is equal to 4 CP, which is equal to 80. So CP is equal to 80 upon 4, which is 20. Okay, so we got CP, which is 20. So how much will be BP? BP will be 3 eyes of CP, which is 20. So which will give you the answer 60. So it is 60 20. This part is clear. Okay. Now we got the base. Now it's time to find out the height. What we will do, we will substitute the value. Let me use a blue color in this one. No, not needed. Not needed in this one. We will substitute in something else. Wherein we have the height. DC is the height. AB is also the height. No? No, we will substitute in this. So we can take any. Any will work. Any will work. Either we can substitute in AB or we can substitute here wherein DC is there. So root 3 CP is how much? 20, which is equal to DC. Okay. So it is 20 root 3, which is DC. So the value of DC is 20 root 3 and which is equal to AB. So AB will also be equal to 20. Easy. You can do in this also, but this I found it little challenging because it was on the inverse side, opposite side. So take it in your book. Yes, let us move on to the next question now. A TV tower stand vertically on a bank of a canal. Okay, it is standing on the bank of a canal. From a point on the other bank, directly opposite the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 60 degree. And from another point 20-meter away from the point of the line joining this point to the foot of the tower, the angle of elevation of the tower, top of the tower again is 30 degree. There is a diagram which is given. Okay, find the height of the tower and the width of the canal. Mm-hmm. Width of the canal, yes. Height of the tower and the width of the canal. Mm. Width is from, first they are finding of the height of the tower, which is bank of the canal. Na, there has to be one more point which we have to make. BC we have to find out. BC, width of the canal, and height is AB. That is the height of the tower. So two things we have to find out here, which is one is AB, that is the height of the tower, and width is BC. So let's give a try here. Half partial information is given. DC they have given base which is 20, but we don't know CB. We don't know the height. We don't know the hypotenuse side. If we look at the point of view of the triangle, okay, we don't know any of the other information. Only DC is given, which is 20 centimeter. So height of the tower means what they are asking opposite, and CB is the base. Yeah, that is the adjacent side. Even if we look at the 30-degree angle or we look at the 60 degree. So again, which trigonometric ratio we will use here? 60 degree and 30 degree is given. Okay, when you look at that 60 and 30 degree theta angle, they're telling us to find out the opposite and they're telling us to find out the adjacent. Height is what? Opposite. And the base part CB is what? That is adjacent. So which trigonometric ratio we will use here? Tan theta, opposite upon adjacent. Okay, I will explain it once again. See, AB is opposite, and if we are talking about this one, if we talk about angle C or angle C also, what is CB? It is adjacent, na? So we are going to use tan thetas. Okay, so that is the first thing we need to figure out when we look at the question. When we take a triangle, 60-degree triangle, where it is in triangle ABC. Chalo, let's start with that. In triangle ABC, tan theta, opposite upon adjacent. Which tan theta we are talking here? Tan 60 we are talking here. What is opposite? AB. What is adjacent? CB. Tan 60, what is the measurement of tan 60 degree? Root 3. AB we are not aware. CB also we are not aware. So we will leave it till here. Or one more step further, if because we have to find AB, so we will keep AB on one side. Root 3 CB. Hmm? This is the first part. Now let us move on to the other triangle, which is in triangle ABD, wherein angle D is theta. That is tan theta, again opposite upon adjacent. Tan 30 we will take here. Opposite is AB again, and adjacent is DB, correct. So tan 13 is 1 upon root 3, that is correct. AB we don't know. DB also we don't know. Why it takes so much time? So tan 30, as you told me, it is 1 upon root 3. AB is AB, we will write AB only for now. DB is DB only for now. So let's write AB on one hand side, which is equal to DB upon root 3. DB upon root 3. Any doubt, any confusion? This we are bringing it up like this. Now we can substitute. But what we will do after substitution, either of the one value we should know, na? Rather, we can do one thing. Left hand side is equal to left hand side, so right hand side will also be equal to right hand side. We don't have the values only to substitute, na? Suppose if I substitute AB in place of CB, in place of CB, I am root 3 CB, I am putting root 3 dB upon root 3. What is the effect? It is not going to affect anything. Instead of that, left hand side is equal to left hand side. So let's make I mean, here I have written on the right hand side. Right hand side is equal to right hand side. So let's make the left hand side also equal. Hmm? So now what we will do here, wait, I will show you. Acha. From 1 and 2, let us mark them 1 and 2.